Millennial Gaze.
Hey, what's good, everybody? It's your girl, May Money. And I got my homie Katie over here. Say what's up, Katie.
Hello, what's up?
So yes, this is a little bit of an impromptu kind of episode that we got today. We will be discussing some bullshit that is happening in Chicago. So I do want to kind of trigger warning everybody on this episode. But I do think I got construction going on in my backyard. I do think it's very important and imperative that we discuss this because we in some dangerous times right now. So let's just go ahead and watch it. Let's just get started. Please be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Bring a friend if you come through and want to hang out with us a little bit. And let me close my window while we just go through this first clip.
Dragged out naked children, zip tied to each other, and stuffed them in vans. On Tuesday night, 300 federal agents with ICE, Border Patrol, ATF, FBI raided an apartment building in Chicago on South Shore Drive. They came kitted for combat. They were wearing armor. They had rifles. They used flashbang grenades. They fast roped out of a Black Hawk helicopter onto the roof. This is a residential apartment building in Chicago. Agents detained every single man, woman, and child in the building, regardless of their immigration status. They broke down the door of U.S. citizens, zip tied them, and dragged them out to waiting U-Haul vans. They presented no warrants and allowed no one to speak to a lawyer. Roderick Johnson, 67, one of many residents who were detained by federal agents during the South Shore raid. A U.S. citizen, he says agents broke through his door and dragged him out in zip ties. Johnson says he was left tied up outside the building for nearly 3 hours before agents finally let him go. I asked why they were holding me if I was an American citizen, and they said I had to wait until they looked me up. Johnson said, I asked if they had a warrant, and I asked for a lawyer. They never brought one. Agents dragged children from their homes, naked and zip-tied to each other.
They was terrified. The kids was crying. People were screaming. They looked very distraught. I was out there crying when I seen the little girl come around the corner. Because they was bringing the kids out, too. Had them zip-tied to each other. One of them literally laughed. He was standing right here. He said, them kids.
They were terrified. The kids were crying. People were screaming. They looked very distraught. I was out there crying when I saw the little girl come around the corner because they were bringing kids down too. They had them zip tied to each other. She saw children, some of whom weren't even wearing clothes, dragged out of the building by ICE agents and then put into a U-Haul van.
Other neighbors say they saw agents destroying property to get in the building.
And they had a big 15-inch chainsaw with a round blade on it, cutting this fence down. We're under siege. We're being invaded by our own military.
When he got home from work, Jones said he entered his unit to find all of his electronics and furniture missing and all of his clothes and shoes thrown on the floor. Jones said he had no idea who took his belongings and hadn't received answers from Chicago police. On Wednesday, toys, shoes, and food were still placed in piles in the building's hallways. Property managers were seen throwing mattresses and broken doors into the dumpsters. And what's the justification for all this force? It was to disrupt illegals, Venezuelans, supposedly TDA gang members, remember, who were designated as a terrorist organization on day one of this presidency. The raid in Chicago used the same tactics that our military has been using overseas for decades. This is how it worked overseas. Our troops would get an intel package saying there's a target at this location, and they would go hit that target in the dead of night using overwhelming force, using Blackhawks, using flashbangs, all the same tools and tactics that were used in Chicago. They would hit the target. They would round up every man, woman, and child inside. If anyone had a weapon, they would kill them. They would zip tie everybody, separate the men, women, and children. Then they would take away anybody that was on their target list or anyone they suspected of being a terrorist. That meant any military-age male. And in Trump's first term, he expanded these powers broadly. He gave special operations much more powers to kill people on the spot in these raids. So this is Seth Harp talking about his new book, The Fort Bragg Cartel. He said Trump came in a typical Trumpian fashion, did the same.
Pause it there. Katie, what the fuck, bro?
So was this military or ICE?
This is ICE. And I think they had a little bit of military in there as well. I think
the thing that pisses me off.
I can't confirm. I'll look. But it was mostly ICE.
The thing that pisses me off the most about ICE is they try to be like the military and the police and like all this stuff. But the military and the police they all have training. It's not like they just sign a piece of paper and then go do all these things. These people are such fucking cowards, and
Yeah.
they're such fucking wannabes that they'll just do anything that they think makes them, big and strong. How
Right.
big and strong do you feel fucking tying up children?
I'm as young as 3, Katie. 3 years old, can barely fucking walk type shit.
So that would be like someone tying up my daughter.
Yeah,
I
pretty
would.
much.
Nope.
Yeah. Yeah. And I just, and first of all, can we just cut to the point here? We're doing a bang up job at traumatizing the fuck out of our next generation. Like, I mean, shit, this shit is traumatizing for us, grown ass adults. This is crazy. I don't know. That's a good question, Jazzy. I mean, but the thing is, they don't really put up any of their training manuals or whatever they do. That shit's all lock and key and null and void because they know they don't be training people. So even if they have some sort of shit, I don't think they would be following any sort of protocol or anything. Because I mean, look what happened with the that dude that came out the elevator, right? And he like hit his head on the floor, and they had to have EMTs come get them on a stretcher. I don't think that they should be, but I don't think that their training is extensive at all, especially.
I doubt that they even have proper weapons training.
Right. Yeah. I mean, there was another one that I saw. I mean, these videos are just, they pile up. I mean, you could spend a whole day just watching video after video after video. And that's the shit that we see on camera. There's some shit that's going on that we don't even see. So that's just that. But there was another one where, I mean, it was like a good 15 minutes with like 5, and then they kept bringing one more person to try to get this one guy who was on the ground in handcuffs. So they don't even know how to really apprehend people properly, it looks like. You know what I mean? So
no, it's we watched the USA channel because we watch soccer on it. And every time there was a commercial break, sometimes we would see the commercial to join ICE like 2 or 3 times.
Wow, I've never seen that. That's crazy.
In a commercial break. Like it's disgusting.
Yeah, we don't have that type of shit on our airways at all because we're in California. That ain't happening. But that's crazy.
Yeah. I haven't. This is what
I don't know. I was trying to find the and maybe I'll still have time to while we're in this episode because did you see that Grim Reaper commercial thing?
Yeah, we talked about it last night on
We
the People.
We the People. Yeah,
So this, hold on, this is the commercial that we see on our TV, and
thanks for having that on deck. Nice.
And words get thrown a lot at our house for this.
Attention, Chicago law enforcement. You took an oath to protect and serve, to keep your family, your city safe. But in sanctuary cities, you're ordered to stand down while dangerous illegals walk free. Join ICE and help us catch the worst of the worst. Drug traffickers, gang members, predators. Join the mission to protect America with bonuses up to $50,000 and generous benefits. Apply now. Join.ice.gov and fulfill your mission.
Yeah, we definitely don't see nothing like that. That is insane.
You see that? I don't know where all that's being shown, but yeah, they'll change it to like whatever major cities are nearby.
Oh wow, that's insane. That is insane.
Like the first time we saw that commercial, man, did the words fly in our house. We were like, what?
That is chilling. Like I'm like my bones are cold. Thank you for being here, Blunt, because I need it during this episode. This shit like kind of just has me so perturbed. Let's just move on to the next one. And thanks for being here as always, Jazzy. You are our fave. We love you.
Right, like she's our number one.
I know.
And she's always here for We the People too. I love it. All right, this is kind of funny.
Okay, all right, thank you. Interesting. That's what Governor Pritzker says is cooperation and keeping people safe.
Oh, fuck you.
Not up in here, bitch. Get to going.
We're keeping people safe.
So why wouldn't they let you in? What's been going on here? What's been going on here, Secretary?
We were coming to go out and do some operations to pick up some guys with criminal convictions on them, and the city police wouldn't even let us use a restroom.
And you were just blocked by a worker here?
Use a water bottle, pop the spot outside, like the animal that you are.
Would that allow us to go in and use a restroom at the police station? So as much as these local leaders and governors talk about cooperating and having the backs of our law enforcement officers, this is what we have to put up with every single day. And all we're doing is getting criminals and terrorists and cartels and gang members off the streets to make families safer.
No.
It's ridiculous.
No.
I mean, is it impeding law enforcement? I mean, this is a real problem.
This is a real problem. I'm so proud of our officers that deal with this every single day. They know that America's got their backs, but what they face here every day is real prosecution.
Yeah, she looks like on the shorter side.
Wow. Municipal Broadview building. Wouldn't let the Secretary of Homeland Security inside the building.
No, because she's a fucking fascist Nazi bitch. Fuck that. Ooh, fuck her. Ooh.
Like I wouldn't. Hell no.
Girl, I'm gonna have to burn sage forever if I let that demon inside. Y'all ever seen Sinners? Y'all ever seen that shit? Where don't invite them in. They can't come in unless they invited. That's what that is.
She's probably a vampire. Like
seriously, like no.
It would
absolutely not. You're not coming here to use none of my toilet paper, none of my shit. No, bitch.
Because she would try to. She wasn't just gonna go in there to use the bathroom.
No.
Like she was gonna go through a bunch of shit.
That's a whole bunch of bullshit. Let's go to you got something to say?
Okay, how are all of these people just so fucking evil? Like I cannot wait until all of these people get theirs.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get to that later down through the episode because we got a great veteran that spoke his mind. I love it. But we got a few to go to before that. But my thing is, and you know what? Oh man, I wish I could pull up my Instagram story that I did on our new Instagram. These people, but I'll just kind of reiterate. Be sure to follow us on Instagram at millennial.gangsters92. That's our page. I just started it. But I was just frustrated this morning because like it feels like people don't have no self-preservation anymore. We are really not doing nothing to stop this shit. Like it's like, and shame on people that voted for this, and shame on people that didn't vote that got us in this situation for real. And it's like exhausting to be on the side of people that don't seem to understand how. Yes.
What's good, guys? Oh, man, I'm definitely kind of on the struggle bus today, but we're still gonna have a show. We're gonna have a Saturday evening show, probably 5:00, 5:30, maybe we'll go live. We got some important shit we got to talk about, especially when it comes to what happened in Chicago and what's going on in Chicago currently to this day. It's very important that we know what's going on here.
What's up, Annabelle?
To the point where I think we really do need to do a general strike. Like, I don't think nobody should be going to work, to school, to shopping anywhere. Go ahead and just grab your shit and hunker down and shut this whole country down until this stops. Because first of all, hit them in the pocket. But secondly, we are in some straight up Nazi shit right now. Like, next video. And yeah, the road to recovery needs to start now. Like, we can't keep going down this shit. Because it only took, Hitler, I don't know, like 52, 53 days to do what he did. I mean, we're over that, but luckily, but this ain't good. Like, when you just have people busting, like, they're literally busting into people's houses, like, and tying up children and shit in Black communities now, too. So this is, of course, that was the trajectory that we were on, but we have just been kind of sitting idly by and not doing anything about it, and now it's gotten this bad and it's only getting worse, we have to course correct now. It's an emergency. If you care about your fucking life, which I'm kind of starting to doubt that half y'all motherfuckers do, next video. Again, if you care about your motherfucking life, some of y'all act like y'all ain't got no fucking self-preservation up in this bitch, okay? Like, y'all are so unwilling to get involved in your community because you don't give a fuck about anything, to the point where your safety is being compromised, and you still don't want to do nothing about it. Shame on you. And shame on everybody that voted for this, and shame on everybody that didn't vote that got us here. You fucked yourself and you fucked everybody else. So I highly suggest that you repent in some way by actually holding yourself accountable and actually helping us out this fucking problem that you got us all the fuck in. Yeah. Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Yeah, that just my past self just laid it out. I feel like we can end the video now. I'm just kidding. But yeah, but what do you think about what I said, Katie? Like, for real?
No, absolutely. I mean, if anything, just some stuff that we could still do is like make art and do, fun stuff. But a lot of the stuff that we should definitely stop.
Yeah, it needs to stop. It has to. We cannot keep going down this road where it's just normal for people to get freaking like their house busted in for no reason, just because their skin color. That is crazy. Like, if that does not motivate you to do something, then we are so fucking fucked. I swear, we really are. Like, because that is not sustainable life living. Okay. Like, for real. Yeah. Get back into your painting. I need to pull out my paint, but I'm waiting for my studio to get built so that I can just like start setting that up. So I've kind of put like my creative stuff on a little bit of a hiatus because I'm just waiting for this to get built up and finished, and then I can move all my art in. I can move my computer in. I can like really set up my space. So I'm a little bit on pause, but I get it. Definitely do some paintings, Jazzy. But yeah, I really think that at this point we need that. Like, I'm like, people really don't think that this isn't an emergency. Like, do you not feel pain or something? Like, I don't get it. Like, damn, these people wouldn't even like help themselves out of a burning building. They just stand there.
Nope. They just stand there and just pour alcohol on the fire.
Right. Trying to put it out.
I think it was Robert Reich, who was Clinton's Secretary of Labor, and I think he also worked on the Obama administration. He was talking recently about how it's not going to last much longer.
Right.
Because there's no way. And
yeah,
he'd been
really
through,
not sustainable. This shit does not.
And he'd been through a couple of government shutdowns before, and he said the one that makes this so different is nobody is taking, like, the people who are at fault are not taking any accountability and aren't trying to change the circumstances. So people are just going to keep hurting and hurting. But a big thing is the federal workers are literally backing this shutdown because they're like, we can't take this anymore. And that's huge. Yes, Jazzy, he is adorable.
Yeah, no, and I really do think like a straight up general strike needs to happen. Like, all this, and again, like I said, this October 18th, y'all, what the fuck? Who knows what the fuck could happen from then till now? Now till then. Like, what the fuck? Like, we ain't got time to be waiting to know October 18th. We should have been on strike every fucking day, protesting out in the streets every day until this shit stops. Because we are still keeping this motor running, and we need to just turn off the power for real. Like, no more of this shit. What the fuck?
I think it was somebody in France that said the big difference between like protests that are happening in Europe versus protests that are happening here is in Europe they don't plan them. They're out there every night.
Yeah.
And now
Exactly.
the people like Riz and Jolly Good Ginger, I mean, they're out there every day.
Yeah, but we need everybody to be like millions and millions of people to be out there every fucking day. Get on their neck and do not let them up until they stop this shit. For real.
I think, and I completely agree. However, the thing that I think about is this country, though, is so just like, we say we're the richest country in the world, but a large part of the population are literally just living paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah.
And they're the ones they're
the richest people in the world, but we aren't. We actually are quite broke. Like I got like maybe like $150 until the next time I get paid. Like
no, and like so then the problem though with a general strike is people can't afford to do that a lot of times. And
I
that's
know, but if
like,
you shut down everything,
I know.
then you ain't gonna have nothing anyway. That's what I'm saying. Like either way, you ain't gonna have shit. And it's actually gonna get worse for you to not have shit. And then you won't even have no privacy. You can't even take a nap in your house without somebody kicking down your fucking door. So which one is it? You gonna not have shit and no rights, or you gonna not have shit like a regular person and at least be able to like peacefully just mind your business? Which one? Choose, because you ain't gonna have shit either way.
But the reason so many of us, live paycheck to paycheck and are so dependent on so many things is the government's fault. Like, it's so many reasons as to why we are here where we are.
Exactly. And so that's even more of a reason to be like, okay, first of all, stop the fascist bullshit. But secondly, after we're done with this, I want my fucking money. You know what I mean? Yeah. We ain't doing this paycheck to paycheck shit no more. We changing everything. We not doing this white supremacy shit no more. We changing all this shit. Okay.
And
we're not just going back to the regular schmegler that got us here. We actually changing everything.
I've been reading too about how a bunch of countries in Europe now are down to like 4-day work weeks and like 5-hour days, and like the happiness level is raised. And this was also the same countries that have like universal health care, paid family leave, both paternal and maternal. And like, I don't understand why people in this country think that we should have to do everything a certain way. We should believe things a certain way. There should be certain roles for men and women and all this. It's so frustrating. Like, you people need to learn to read a book.
Yeah.
Or something.
Seriously.
Like, do your research. How did we become a country that's just like facts?
Because we so stupid over here. Oh my god.
Well, we're not, but they are.
Yeah. But unfortunately, as a collective, I'm a part of this community over here in this fucked up shit. And you know what? I'm only one person. I can only do so much, but I think we should all take it upon ourselves to not be fucking stupid. I think that's a self-responsibility sort of thing. Don't be a dumbass bitch. I think that's like life's lesson number 1. I don't know.
Jazzy, those algorithms, those algorithms are such bullshit. Like, I still, on my personal YouTube, I'll see like Tim Pool pop up or like Scott Jennings at some points, and I'm like, oh hell no.
Yeah. I always just dislike or say like not
don't
into
recommend.
This yeah. I always like keep an eye on stuff. So like my YouTube has been pretty good. I noticed that on our new channel, like I don't watch like videos through the Millennial Gaze channel that you guys are on right now. I watch that shit on my May Money in the Building YouTube channel because that's where all my algorithm is, and so I don't want to have to build a new one. And that's where my premium is, so I don't get the commercials. So but I did notice, like, sometimes if I'm watching a video on the Millennial Gaze, there's some weird ass YouTube commercials that pop up for sure.
Well, I know for me, I've already tried to like Don Lemon, Midas Touch.
Yeah. Definitely do that. Like, if you're ever on it, to like I accidentally watched some Cardi B videos, and now we have a little bit of Cardi B in our in our timeline. But I thought I was watching on mine, so it was funny. But yeah, anyway, that's just kind of who's next?
Riz.
Oh yes. Okay, this video is a little bit longer, but I like how he answers all the questions. Don't do the second timestamp. Just go do the first one and then the third one. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Cool.
Do you think we actually have a real democracy to save?
Here's the big problem, guys. It's the fact that America was so fucking corrupt to let his ass back in there. This is so much bigger than Donald, somebody that is openly corrupt, openly racist as Trump, and they still bent the knee. That lets you know it wasn't about Trump. He's just the avatar. The country has always been white supremacist. This is the country I grew up with. I remember these white people losing their mind when I first moved in our apartment building in California. You know, called me the RER, said I was bringing down the property value. That hatred has always been there. I couldn't leave base in Fort Leonard Wood because of the racism. You know, they didn't want to rent to me in Indiana because of the racism after I did fucking 4 tours for the country. And so now I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, right? Let that shit burn. I don't think someone as corrupt as Trump and his administration are giving up power. I just don't believe that at all. Because the moment he gives up power, his people go to jail. Stephen Miller's going to prison. Everyone who's been doing all of the Navy guys who killed those Venezuelans, them are fucking war crimes. They will hang for that shit. They will spend the rest of their fucking life in prison for killing these people. And so they're going to fight to try to hold on to power. And every one of us needs to be ready to bring that fight to them when the time comes.
Was this something from your childhood or growing up?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So,
thank you.
That's why I think he might be in proximity to Jolly for sure.
He's with the thing that Jolly does every day. He's with that.
Okay, yeah, he looked like the tent was familiar. I wasn't certain. This is the Status Quo. They're a really good channel. I don't know if you guys know them, but they have some really good stuff on there. I really like their coverage of Luigi and Mangione as well. They always stay up on that. So I always gotta check in with my boo Luigi. You know what I'm saying? Hey boo, with his fine ass. Anyway, I have a whole ass videos on my on May Money in the Building on that channel when that Luigi stuff was going on. This is before I even like was on Dawn or anything. And I was covering that. And yeah, so if you guys look, if you're interested to see those videos, they're right here on this channel. If you want to go in my archives, I have some pretty interesting videos and reaction videos to The Walking Dead and The 100, and like little concert reviews and book reviews and stuff. It's fun. Anyway, but yeah, let's go to that next one. This is where he really goes in. I love it.
What would be your message to current soldiers, ICE agents, and National Guard that are being ordered to do illegal, non-constitutional things on a daily basis?
You don't participate, right? Weaponize incompetence. You walk out here, you look good, you be a prop for the government, help people with their luggage, but absolutely do not raise your weapon. As a citizen, don't participate in anything you know is illegal. You tell them demons whatever they want to hear up front, but in the streets, and especially I'm talking to the NCO Corps, because the NCO Corps is really what holds the military together. That makes us unique in all armies. The NCO Corps, I believe the non-commissioned officers will hold fast to the Constitution. We knew how to play the bullshit game. We've had bad commanders before. We let them do their thing, man. But out here in the real world, especially if they're not the type of commander that lead from the front, they're not going to know what's happening from the field. You send their ass some bullshit report. And by all means, stay the fuck quiet. Do not expose yourself. If you got a grievance, bring it to the veterans. We can talk shit without being subject to the Uniform Code of Military Justice. But we need you there. Somebody with a fucking conscience got to still be here to hold the line. And I understand that it's terrible for you. It's terrible to see people. It's terrible to see democracy burn around you. But you really are a last line of defense.
Mm-hmm.
And for you kidnappers known as ICE agents, understand this. You will never be fucking forgiven for your crimes, ever. The soldiers, I can understand. They took an oath. They're duty bound to be there. They can't just quit. You could fucking reclass tomorrow and go work for FEMA or do something else. If you choose to put a mask on, if you choose to send people to concentration camps, if you choose to do that shit, you will be a mortal fucking enemy forever. When that fucking demon is gone from the White House, you will be hunted, just like you hunted them. You will be hunted. You will never have a fucking moment of peace, period. Out of everybody I despise the most, ICE is at the top of the list right now. You guys are fucking traitors, man. And the fact that you let Proud Boys and Oath Keepers and all these fucking insurrectionists on the team, that lets you know, man, listen, I'm gonna tell you something too, to you Proud Boys. I don't give a fuck if that felon anoints you in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. We're not gonna recognize that shit in these streets. Understand that shit. So when you come out here, be ready for those one-way missions. All right, it's all fun and games until you deal with heavily armed veterans who are willing to match and see your energy. Hell will flash trees over before I let anybody in my family be taken. Period. I don't give a fuck. And you could tag that fake ass God of War himself. Fuck him too. Right? I don't give a damn about any of these demons, man. ICE is an absolute scourge. You should hold your head in shame forever for the shit you're doing. You would never be forgiven for that shit. If you had a shred of dignity, you would reclass tomorrow. Sorry, guys, that shit just pisses me off, man. Can't stand these fucking demons, man. Gotta come from
Can I get the clap? Can I get the... Thank you.
I will not yield to disrespectful men. Thank you very much.
What the fuck? Man, thank you, bro. Like, for real.
Yeah.
Fuck that. These people fuck around like that. Okay, I'm sure people in Chicago are not playing no more after that. They better, they might want to keep their asses in check because this is gonna turn ugly. The next time they try that busting up in people's house shit is not gonna go over the same way. Because you done woke up the whole community. You done woke up the people.
Well, yeah. I mean,
that shit is no. People are not gonna let their kids get. That's not gonna happen again. Like they're not coming and surprising people now. Now that they've unlocked that door and like crossed that line, we look exactly how you thought we would, huh? That's an interesting comment. Not sure.
Like people...
Thanks for being here, Mason. Welcome. But yeah, like just insane behavior. But people know now. People are aware to that. If that's what y'all want to be about, the energy will be matched. You know what I mean? For real. Like,
but as I was watching him talk,
surprise people this time.
As I was watching him talk, though, I'm thinking to myself, you know that like if Fox News or the White House gets a hold of this, like they're gonna be like, see, look at the radical leftists. Look at the radical left. They're so bad.
And okay, we don't give a fuck.
Bitch, you see
I don't give a fuck about what
your
they got
people are doing. Like, fuck that.
Yeah, nah, for real. Okay. And these people think they so fucking important, like we give a fuck about them. Absolutely not. And he's right. These people do not have to do this job at all. Like you could do fuck all anything else. Literally. He said go to FEMA. Why don't you go and volunteer firefighter or something? You know what I mean? Help put out fires or help people in need. Why? What the fuck? What is wrong with
all these people want to do is hunt. They want to hunt them illegals.
Yeah, but you know what's going to happen? Like he said, this is not going to end pretty for you. So, I mean, just because you think you're doing whatever you want to do now doesn't mean that when this is all said and done, that you just going to walk off scot-free, because you're not. So don't be a dumbass bitch and do some evil shit that's going to get your ass caught up in the worst way. Like when this is all said and done, like, again, no self-preservation or something. Like, you don't even like give a fuck about yourself. That's how fucking stupid you are. Like, oh, Katie.
And like, you can't, I'm sorry, but don't even like use the excuse of this is the only like job I could do. Like, fuck that. This is not, I'm sorry. I would rather just like literally have a sign that says "Help! I need money" than work for a place like ICE.
Right.
And
Exactly.
if you have a community around you, I'm sure they'll help you.
Yeah.
But like, don't. Even if you need money, don't do this.
Yeah. It's not good. It's not good. Like, you will be held accountable for all of that shit. Like he said, like, people had to like after the Nazis, they could not stay in Germany.
Anywhere,
really. Yeah. So what the fuck you think? You're gonna ruin your whole ass life? Yeah, that little money. And I don't even think they get that 500,000 or 50,000 bonus until like 5 years. This shit ain't gonna be lasting no fucking 5 years. You ain't gonna see a fucking cent, bro. We promise you that.
You're not gonna see a cent, and then your ass is going to be
You're
in jail.
going to like the worst fucking prisons in the land. Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if they actually like build terrible prisons just to put all these fuckers in it.
Well, you know what? Hey, we just put them in the prisons that they like so much. There's plenty of space for you in Guantanamo, okay? And that's where the fuck you going. For real. This is some terrorist shit, but you too stupid to like you just think $50,000 is going to help you in any way after this fucking Nazi shit. No, it's not. How fucking stupid can you be? If you're going to do evil, this ain't it. This is not the evil to do. Go like rob a store or something. You know what I mean? Like,
I want to find this thing that I posted.
Go shoplift. Steal some fucking like candy bars and shit. You know what I mean? Fuck.
Okay.
Sorry, let me just close this door.
Give me 1 second here, guys. If you haven't yet, like, subscribe. We love to have new people here with us. Okay. So for all y'all, this is the thing that I reposted today on Facebook, and I think it is pretty accurate. Last time citizens were silent against white nationalists, more than 6 million people died. Open your mouth.
Right. Yeah, that's a great one, Katie. Thanks for pulling that up. That's important. Extremely.
I posted that on my Facebook today.
Nice. Post that on the MG. Post that on the MG.
And I love that. Jesus. Yeah? Okay, Kenneth. Well, tell me, what is so great about ICE? No, really, tell me why you think this is all just worth it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Please tell me. Would you also do the same thing to Jewish people and burn them? But you were only following orders. Fuck that. No.
Yeah, well, Kenneth, if go ahead and sign your dumb ass up for ICE and see when this is all said and done that your ass is not going to one of the worst prisons in the fucking world. You dumb bitch. Go ahead, get on, because we need to see exactly who y'all are. Man, do you have the English dude lined up? Did I put that in the doc?
Yes, you put it. I think I had it. Shoot, I had it. Let me look.
Yeah, it's in the email, if anything. And the title should be English dude. I title my things really weird, you guys. It's funny that I just title it in ways that I can remember, like what it is. So there are a lot of really funny things in my notes and in our email.
I also have Asian. Maybe it's the same. Or no, I think I know what that is.
Yeah, no, English dude. Yeah. But yeah, like, comment, share, subscribe, and please bring friends. Like, share the word. We try to get to 50 subscribers so that we can unlock some more cool YouTube shit and grow the channel. And I really think that what we're talking about is important. And I'm sorry, I think we need to make a better effort to start to get people to pay attention to this shit, because like this is dangerous, and we must share all of this information and to people that don't even want to talk about it or listen. I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to listen, because this shit is dangerous, and and we need people to see. So like if you having a conversation with somebody and you don't share the channel and just be like, hey, like we got a whole bunch, share everybody, everybody that we show on here, share this shit, you know what I mean? So that we can start having some forward movement. Anyway,
I love when I mention like, hey, tell me why you're saying this. They're gone.
Yeah, exactly. Either a bot or too stupid, probably still processing.
Yep.
You need to know that there is a tracker and a database of all of Donald Trump's authoritarian actions since he came to power in the second term, January 2025. This database is being maintained by a notable British academic, Professor Christina Pagel, and her team. And essentially, every time Donald Trump engages in a new authoritarian action, an undemocratic action, something that undermines the rule of law, suppresses dissent, whatever, they log it, they track it, they do charts and data on it, the lot. So they categorize all of these actions into 5 main categories. The first is undermining democracy and the rule of law. The second is suppressing dissent. The third is undermining civil rights and engaging in corruption. The fourth is attacks on science and academia. And the fifth is the aggressive foreign policy, the destabilizing foreign policy. So those are the 5 categories, and they log them as they come in. And then they chart them out month by month. And what you can see from that is that the rate.
This is a fresh, like, I really like this dude. I follow him on Instagram. I actually haven't watched this thing entirely through myself. So this is kind of a fresh reaction. I knew I was gonna like what he had to say, but
well, I just got the website up so we can look at it.
Oh, for sure, yeah. But go ahead and continue. I just wanted to give you
Trump's authoritarian actions is accelerating. It has increased every month. And if you look at the breakdown of categories, you can see the phase that Donald Trump is now moving into is a lot of suppression of dissent. So this is fantastically useful resource, particularly because the mainstream media, the Republicans who care, and the Democrats are all completely incapable of dealing with this barrage of authoritarian action that's coming along. But that's part of the plan. As Steve Bannon says, flood the zone. You just flood the zone with these aggressive actions. But the right answer to flood the zone is actually map the flood, because then you're not dancing from topic to topic and not knowing which to juggle now or which to keep on at, but rather you can say, look, each new thing fits into a pattern. We're mapping the pattern. Here is the authoritative reference for the pattern. This is your resource. So this is a fantastic resource that I want everyone to be aware of. And you can go and look it up yourself at trumpactiontracker.info. I will put that link in here as well in the comments. But essentially, in a time when mainstream media let us down, it is so important that we support all of these emergent citizen and expert capacities that can bubble up so that we can actually take the battle that way. So please do go and have a look at that, share it, support, do what you can. It's fascinating. Thank you.
Sweet.
Here it is.
Here, let me zoom in a little bit. Nice.
Total actions 1,436.
Oh Jesus.
And then they break it down.
Oh my God.
So undermining democracy 590. Suppressing dissent 346. Civil rights and corruption 406.
Whoa.
Science and academia 399. Foreign policy 416. And then here, okay, let me see.
Wow, this is a great freaking
look at how much it goes up each month. Like,
I am so glad that I stumbled upon that. Thank you, sir. I want to reach out to him. I'm gonna comment on this video on my Instagram.
And then every month here they show what all has happened.
Wow. Man, I wonder if I could reach out to him and get him on our show. That would be dope. He seemed like a regular schmegular dude that might be down for that. You guys definitely go follow him because he's been very informative because he's in the UK and someone from the outside looking in and has compassion for the people and that like us. You know what I mean? This is crazy.
Cockeyed Cash Patel fires employee that was on probation for showing a gay pride flag.
Damn, they got this shit mapped, bro. Oh my God, this is gold.
And then over here, they also have all the news sources that they're getting them from.
Dude, we got to share this. We got to share this website with Don. I think this is something we should put him up on for real. This is amazing. This is a game changer. We got to let everybody know about this shit. That is wonderful. See, I'm so glad. You know, I was like, you know what? I'm pretty sure this guy is going to bring some good stuff. Like I really was like, I don't think I need to even watch it. I'll just like watch it fresh. And I'm glad that I made that decision. That's great. I'm going to read through this. I find this to be fascinating, actually. This is, wow.
This is so it says right here, Professor Christina Pagel in United K, and then a few volunteers.
Wow.
And you can filter it by so much, by domain, by date, or just by text. Like, this is amazing.
Yeah, it really is. Wow. Okay, I'm sharing that with Peter. Put the link to this in the doc, so we have it. Anyway, and in the description below and post for sure. Man, Jazzy, what do you think about this? For real, what do you think? I want to know what you think about this little tool we stumbled upon on.
Yeah, this is
it's a trip. They got that shit like mapped in every single infraction.
So, okay, so I also found a thing called related resources.
Oh, what's that? Let's look at that.
And then Scholar's Guide to Navigating Democratic Backsliding. Huh. Here we go. This one might be a little long. Let's see. Ooh.
Oh, it's like a handbook? Is that what you're trying to
click on? Okay. The deportation data one is already shut down.
Wow. They gotta probably have to keep posting that one.
Here's another one I just found.
Nice. The Trump administration's use of the state power. Whoa. Yo, these people are amazing.
Yeah, I'm bookmarking this.
Ooh, shit, bro. I have to check this motherfucker on the daily. This is like this is my new Instagram, girl. We gonna be pulling this up like once a week at least, for sure.
Let's see what this one is. Hold on, if it'll load.
I'm loving this. We're just like sleuthing with you guys. Let's sleuth on this dope ass resource that we stumbled upon.
This is all the cases.
So my mom, this one.
Court cases.
Damn.
Like, this is insane.
This is cool.
What else is here?
Oh yeah, they got their eye on this motherfucker though. This
is the scary one.
This needs to be put.
This is the scary one.
Man, we need to send this to our Congress people.
What?
Shit. Fucking 48%. Wow. Oh my God, you guys. This is bad. This is bad. Wow. Oh my God, this is terrifying. Katie, what the fuck? Whoa. Hold up, girl.
Department of Education is already almost 50% complete.
What the fuck? Dude, send this to We the People and everybody, bro. I'm telling you, we got to send this. We got to share this. This is insane.
Thankfully,
being able to see it like this, is so helpful. And honestly, it has made me actually a lot more scared than I was when I started this video. I ain't gonna hold you. This is some scary shit.
Thankfully, some of this hasn't been updated. I'm just interested to see what this is. Jesus.
Oh my God.
I love how there's like MacBook ads. But yeah, that's, and I think there's one more. Let me see. There it is. Okay. This is loss of grant funding.
Oh, hold on. Let me zoom back in.
So.
What Jazzy say? I can't see when I have it zoomed in.
It just says they update this every day. So you can have every state. So like, okay, Pennsylvania. Grants impacted 113. Oh, if so, throughout all this, have they been impacted? But currently impacted are 82, and the current loss from these grants is $43.18 million.
Wow.
And then, okay, California. Jesus. Grants that have been impacted, 936.
Yes.
Their grants that are currently impacted is 551. And the estimated loss is $550 million.
Does that say grant reinstated?
Yeah. 385 have been reinstated.
Okay.
But the loss is 550 million.
Ooh.
Like, this is...
Shit. We need to keep and another thing we need to do to fight back, we need to stop paying fucking government taxes. I'm sorry, or federal taxes. I think every blue state should stop putting money. We need to keep this money for ourselves and for our community, because I'm not down to pay taxes for fucking fascists. I'm not. Like, I'm not funding this. I'm not. We need to stop funding this shit.
Okay, I'm trying to think. I want to do some math.
1,436 fucking actions. That is crazy. Yeah. Sorry, red states, but hey, if you need a refugee state, come over here and we can help you, and also we don't have to turn off the water. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not going to fund this shit. This is what y'all wanted anyway. I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna let this shit happen to my people. Fuck that. Unless you're on the team, if you want to be on the team. But this is crazy. I mean, look at what they just did to this neighborhood in Chicago. Like, that is just...
Okay, I want to do some math real quick here.
What you doing? Do some math. I don't do math. That's not my thing.
You'll see. There it is. So, chat for a second.
Okay. I'm just kind of reading some of these things. So we have total action since Trump took office is 14,000 or 14,000.
Okay. So my math that I did is he does at least 6 law-breaking actions a day. If you were to like time it that way, but
right.
I mean, obviously other states or other days are different, but yeah,
absolutely. Undermining democracy 590 times, suppressing dissent 346 times, civil rights and corruption 406 times, Science and academia, attacking health science academia 399 times, aggressive foreign policy, global destabilization, and foreign policy infractions 416. This is
bad.
This is, yeah, that 2025 chart was really fucking scary. We are way more far along than I thought we were. Yeah. Wow. My mind is actually blown. I'm so glad that I got the energy to do today's episode, because this is some pretty vital information for real.
All right. Let's do this last video.
Oh, we got one more?
Yeah. This is what it looked like on Tuesday.
Let's see.
30th, in the middle of the night, 300 federal agents used helicopters, drones, trucks, and dozens of vehicles to invade an apartment building on the south side of Chicago. They forced people out of their homes and separated parents from their children, some of whom were unclothed. A neighborhood witness said she saw agents bringing children zip-tied together from the building and overheard an agent say, "Fuck them kids." Not to mention, they detained people whether they were American citizens or not. They hauled people into moving truck vans and held them for hours on end until they could identify the person's citizenship. Officials have not released information about how many residents lived in the building, but they arrested 37 people without legal immigration status and one American citizen. The one American citizen was arrested for an active narcotics-related warrant and turned over to the Chicago police. According to a spokesperson for the Department of Homeland Security, the reason why this building was raided was because the neighborhood is, quote, known to be frequented by Tren de Aragua members. The Chicago Sun-Times reported that the DHS provided no evidence to support this claim, and nothing has been confirmed that the people who were arrested have any ties to the Venezuelan gang. After the raid, residents who returned to the building expressed frustration about their homes being torn up. One resident told the Chicago Sun-Times that when he returned to his apartment, all of his electronics and furniture were missing, and his clothes and shoes have been thrown on the floor. President Trump has openly talked about amping up military presence in cities across the U.S. in what have been dubbed in Chicago as Operation Midway Blitz. Both Governor J.B. Pritzker of Illinois and Mayor Brandon Johnson of Chicago have condemned this and accused Trump of militarizing the city. Needless to say, this is terrifying and invasive to put people through this level of mistreatment, disruption of their livelihoods, and damage to people's property. As we receive more information on this, we here at Complex will keep you up to date. As always, thanks for watching.
Well, yeah.
The 30th in the middle
of daily shit now, and we're just like, la-di-da-di-da. Let's just let people
fucking had it from top to bottom.
Yes. Oh man, I love your little clips. They just tickle me so. They always make me feel better when things get heavy. That's like exhausting shit, man. We must put this to an end. I don't want to live under these conditions. Those poor children are going to be traumatized for the rest of their fucking life. For some meaningless shit. I'm almost like, damn. I would prefer if Tren de Aragua was actually here, because at least we would actually there would be reason to do something, here. But this is shit. Hell, maybe they would help us stop these people. Shit.
I wouldn't be surprised at this point if they're literally just like making up names for gangs.
Right. Seriously. Yeah.
Well, look at how they're handling
a little like small gang in Venezuela, and they just like find one and like make them.
Look at how they're handling the Antifa thing. Like, they're so stupid.
Right.
They don't even realize it's not like a
thing
organization or anything.
I mean, I've never heard of no Tren de Aragua. I have never really looked into that. Maybe I should, to maybe understand a little bit more about it, but like I ain't seen no Tren de Aragua around here nowhere, so I don't know what they talking about.
This is a load of barnacles.
Like, I see, like, they've been moving fast. Yes, they have been moving fast for sure. I just think like they just be making shit up, scaring people for no reason. like we can't see them or something. I don't know. It's baffling stuff. And the fact that we're here today, Katie.
Katie.
I was looking at Jazzy, and so I was trying to. I had two names in my head at the same time. Katie. It's just exhausting, you know. Anyway, but that's pretty much what I wanted to share with y'all today. I thought it was important that we cover this, and I'm really glad we did because we found that awesome website that I will definitely be checking out like every day. Anyway, have a good rest of the weekend.
Hold on. At the end of the day, we have to remember what these people really are.
All I said was there's evil afoot.
I think that should just be like our sign out thing for every episode for sure. I love it.
I can change it.
Oh yeah, we could do a whole bunch of like fun ones, but that one's good. That one's necessary for it's very relevant.
Yep. The site, I forget what. I'll put the site under the links in the description.
Definitely do that because we need that, and put it in the doc too so that I can grab a hold of it.
Sounds good. We'll see y'all Monday.
Until then,
unless something else crazy happens.
Yeah, no, I might pop in, whatever, you know. Let me just plug a few things that we have ideas. So Mondays for sure. Sometime we're thinking Thursdays might be a good day, probably later.
Thursdays would be later.
Yeah, later in the evening. And then we have sometimes I have May Money's apartment studio. So like sometimes I'll pop in when Katie can't because of her rent scheduling and do my own thing. And then I think we got Katie's Corner with the K.
Well, that'll probably happen after rent.
Yeah, but so sometimes she'll have her own solo episodes and definitely, you know, I'm trying to work on like more shorts and engage in our Instagram. And Katie is over here doing the Substack too that we want to get in. So just keep an eye out for things as we build. And it's exciting to be here with all of you. But until then, we'll see you Monday. Keep it gangster.